Hello friends, I'm Python and this is our second video in Python Selenium. So in the previous video we had a simple introduction to Selenium with Python programming language, and also we've created some basic examples. So also we have added the drivers, Selenium drivers for Google Chrome and also Firefox. Now if you want, you can just check the first video, and also you can just check my blog codeloop.org for getting more information and also getting the source codes. So now in this video we're going to talk about interacting with the web elements in Selenium. So a web page is created by different elements like button, forms, images. Now if you want to perform any automated action on a web page, you will need the locator of that. So there are different ways that you can locate a web element. For example, you can do this by ID, by tag name, or by name itself. Now let's just create some basic example. So we will do some of them. Now the first thing I'm going to just import from Selenium. We are going to import WebDriver, and also let me just import okay. Now after this we are going to just create a search. First we need to just create our driver. So WebDriver.Chrome, we are using Chrome, and after this we need to just use the website. So now let me just show you. Now this is Google. This is a text input. Now if you inspect this, let me just inspect, you can see that we have for this is a web element. We have, so you can see we have input class and we have name. So we're going to just use this name for interacting with this web element. Now we can just say driver.get, and we are going to just write https www.google.com. So after this we are going to just create a search box, and we are going to just find the element. So find element by name, and we are going to just add Q. So now if you see in here, the name is Q, the name of this search box is Q. And after this we need to just send keys for this for the search box. So we can just use send keys, and we are going to send Python. And after that you can just say searchbox.submit. Now if I run this, let me just run this. It will first open the Chrome browser. After that it open google.com, so like this. Now it sends keys, Python keys, in the text input, you will see, and after that it will search. So now you can see it's writing Python, and after that it will submit the search, and it open Python. So you can see that how easily we have interacted with the input, with the text input of the Google. So now also, so this was by name. There are different ways that you can do. So also we are going to use export, but you can do with ID if there is ID available. I'll show you that also. Okay, now by export, so first we are going to just create a search box in here, and driver.find element. Now you can see that we have used name. You can use find element by export, by ID, by tag, by class name, by CSS selector. So let me just use by export, and in here we need to just specify the export. So, or let me just inspect element for this, and in here let me just copy the export, and we are going to paste in here. And let me just change this to single. Okay, now after this we are going to just send keys for this. So we can just say searchbox.send keys, and we are going to send Python. And after this, also you can give a time sleep for this. For example, after sending Python key, we want to just sleep time for 5 seconds. So we are going to just say import time, and in here we are going to just say time dot sleep for 5, and after this we are going to just say search box dot submit. Now let me just run this again. Now it will first open the browser, after that google.com, and now it will send keys, and it will wait for 5 seconds, and after that it will submit the search. Okay, now you can see that we have Python in here. So now let's just create a simple example. So we are going to just create a practical example in here. Okay, we're using this Mercury tour website. Now we have in here the username is Mercury, and also the password is Mercury. So if I go to Mercury, and the password is also Mercury. Now if I sign in, you will see that I'm okay. Now you can see that I am signed in. Now we are going to do this process using the Selenium. So now if you see, we need to just use you can see that in here we have a username text input, the input field, and also we have the password input field, and we have a button of sign in. Now if you check inspect this, let me just inspect. Okay, yeah, now you can see that the name is username. In here we have a in here the name is username. Now I'm going to just change this google.com to let me just copy this and paste it in here. Let me just okay. So after this, now in here the first thing we need to just locate the web element. So first one is user element, and driver dot find element by name, and this is username. So you can see that the name is username. Also let me just do for the password. So let me just inspect this. So the password is I think password, and you can see the password is password, the name is password. Now I can just say pass element and driver dot find element by name, and this is password. Also we have sign in, or we can call it btn login. So let me just inspect this, and you can see the name is login, and let me just say btn sign in and driver dot find element by name, and this is login. So after locating of these elements, now we are going to just send keys. So user element dot send keys. So this is the password, the username, so it is Mercury, and also we have the password is, so password element dot send keys, it is password. After this we are going to just say btn sign in dot click. Okay, now let me just run this, and first it should open the Mercury Tour website, and after that it will add the username and password, and it will okay. Now after that you can see Mercury, and now it will be sign in. So enter your username information, access to member only. Sorry guys, because we have entered the wrong password. So the password is not password, it's also Mercury. Now let me just run it again. Okay, now first I am waiting for opening of the browser and the website. So now Mercury, and now it will successfully sign in or log in. Okay, now you can see we are in the flight finder, and you can just find the flight from here. So thank you guys. If you have any question, please let me know. And for the further videos, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and also share video. If you want the source code, you can just check codeloop.org for the source code.